Welcome back to our Stony Creek journey. It's been raining the last few days, probably the last 3 days, bit of drizzle, but yesterday we got the most. So just checking the rain gauge. Fantastic, 26 mil.
Awesome.
That's the most we've had for quite a while. As you can see, look at the grass has just gone.
I got
wackadoo.
I got some mowing to do.
So we're going to have some mowing to do, but this will really boost the paddocks and give it a bit of rain. We are going to start, temperatures starting to drop in the evenings now. We can see that as we are now, tomorrow's the 1st of April. But what have we done this week? We've done a lot of stuff on the house renovations show, so we'll show you what we've done there. And then what else is happening on the farm? We'll show you bits and pieces.
Moving cattle and sheep onto the cover crop, and there's a bit of pigs, a bit of regenerative.
The most exciting thing is the kitchen.
Well, for Tanya, yes.
It's going to take a little while to get it done, but we'll show you what we're up to.
I just had to get a record of what this crop is looking like, and it's absolutely gorgeous in some spots. If you're an animal that eats this stuff, it's absolutely beautiful. And some parts of this crop are doing so well. I'm not sure whether I should run some of my cows and sheep in here, because it'll be, I think I might, because it'll be another month and a half, 2 months before they get into this area. The pigs will get into this area, and I'll get a grazing out of this from the other animals, and they'll benefit from it, and it'll bounce back even better because it's just improved with time. The clover is amazing, and there's lots of other. The main one there is the broadleaf one is chicory, and that's really good for pigs. They love it, and the pigs that I've got at the moment are really enjoying the clovers as well. And what else? There's still a bit of lucerne that I can see. Some of the grasses are starting to come through that I put in. There was about 14 species of plant that went into this area here, so there's lots and lots of biomass and feed. So watch this space. I'll give it a water. It'll take me a day and a half to water this area, and then I may run the some of my cows and sheep into here. I lied. It took about an hour and a half to set all the sprinklers up and drag the hoses. It was quite an effort getting it through the crop. It's so thick in some spaces and so crisp that I felt really bad for walking on it, leaving a footprint, but the animals make more damage, and it'll bounce back really quickly after you notice what it looked like after I grazed it. It's come back even better, and I reckon another grazing and a rest, a light grazing and then a good rest, it'll be well and truly ready for the pigs. As long as you can keep water up. Water is the key to all of this, and it does take a bit of work and infrastructure. But today's the day I'm going to lightly graze this cover crop area with the cows, because they're all down there ready for a move, because we're expecting some good rains this weekend. So if I get them in here for 2 days and then we get the rain on Saturday, today's Thursday, I'll get them out of here, and then it can bounce back with the rain and I won't have to water it. So I've subdivided this bigger paddock because the girls are way up in the front, so I've just created a laneway for them to get to the cover crop and just fenced off the rest of the paddock. But they will love it in there. I just have to keep an eye on them that they don't get too bloated maybe. I've grazed it a couple of times already, and I didn't have any bloat issues. So, and they've been on green feed for a while now, so we should be good, but I'll keep an eye on them. Here they are waiting for me. They know the drill. Hello, Simple. Come on, Bubby. Let's go for a walk. Come on, girls. Panda knows the drill and simple. He's up on the hill there. That spells her. Come on, girls. Hello, Yazuri. Not one to miss out, are you, Spelzer? I'll see if I can round up the sheep. Here they come, just a couple of calls and they're ready to roll. Stampede. These are all my breeding girls. Although the 1-year-olds, I'm not going to, hello girls, I'm not going to, these blue ones, the blue ones or the black ones? Black ones, I think. They're not going to be mated this year. Probably not the blue ones either. Come on girls, I've got a treat for you. Hello darling, yeah, hello. Come on, let's go.
The girls have just come into the crop paddock and having a graze. The sheep have finally worked out what's going on. But check out the clover. So beautiful. Going to be some seriously runny poo. It's just going to be a munching day. Very overcast today, a bit of drizzle, which is nice. Still warm, there's still lots of growth left. Willow's not sure what to do, getting stuck between her sister and her mum. Enjoy, everybody.
Just been and given the boys and girl some watermelon and some squash. They really prefer the watermelon over the squash. But what I like doing is while I'm feeding them produce out of the garden, I spend a lot of time with them and getting to know them. So when you're putting them on electrics and they're only on one wire, they grow pretty big and they can go straight through that wire, and they actually build up grass and dirt all over the wire, so you've got to occasionally clean up their line. But if they follow you around and they're really good mates, they let you come up and pat and scratch, and they fall down like a dog to rub their tummy. It's important to spend time with them when you've got a little number of pigs like this. They really are very fun critters to be around. You still got to watch them because they occasionally try and nip you, but they're pretty good, aren't they? Aren't you? Hey, they're pretty good now, and they'll get better with time. This one here is still a little bit shy. The girls lets me pat her whenever in the paddock, but the other two are a little bit skittish, aren't they? Hello. Hey. But they're becoming more and more comfortable with me, and they get two feeds like this a day of bits and pieces, plus they've still got all this paddock to root up, and they are starting to root up because I want them to, and I have been coming down and putting some feed on these tussocks down here, which are shits of things. Here's one here. There's a clump of them in there, and I want them to dig them up and plough the paddock a bit for me. So I bring down a bit of fermented grain and put it around the bases of the plants that I want dug up. So they're digging that up. That's one of those tussocks, and it's doing a great job on that. And I've got heaps of them down here. So I'll just keep dumping, I don't know, a container of, hey, you're nipping me. Get out of it. Hey, where was I? Yeah, so I'll get them to work on that. and whatever grain they leave that they miss may grow in the next season. Hey boys, you're doing a good job. But I am watering this area so it's staying relatively easy for them to dig, because it's otherwise it'd be dry as buggery. There's a fair bit of chicory in this patch, lots of paspalum, which is, I don't know, it's good cattle feed. But they don't seem to get into it too much, so I've got my irrigation set up here that I'll move now and put that out on the crop which is in there. They won't get to that for another 2 months before they get to there. So this is a 3/4 of an hour job. But see, they just hang on their side of the fence. So if you ever thought of having pigs, do it, because they're good fun. And you get better at it as the more times you do it. And it's a really good source of pork. It is totally different pork to what you buy in the supermarket, especially when you raise them like this, in this sort of system. And they're not only repairing the soil, they're also repairing ourselves, because they're of the quality of the meat. Have a listen to these guys. They've locked themselves in their pen, and I've got a bucket of feed. They're very excited and very vocal. The meat birds are enjoying themselves, and they're actually growing quite nicely, aren't you guys? So they get about, at the moment, I haven't weighed it, but based on last time, about a kilo and a half of feed 2 or 3 times a day, depending on how I'm feeling. Then they've also got the dry or the green matter in here that they can scratch through. There's bugs in the ground, there's spiders. When you look in the ground around here, there's spiders everywhere, and little crickets and little worms and slugs and caterpillars. I saw one chasing around a white moth earlier this morning. But most of them are doing well. There was 2 in here that I was a bit suspicious that they didn't look as good as the others. There's one over there with 1 foot in the air, and I might pick that one up. It looks like it might have like something around its eye. Yeah, I'll get Tan to have a look at that. She's my chicken lady. But they're looking good. Another couple of days, once they're big enough, I'll put a netting around and then net off an area in this space here, and they can have free range of that. And it makes it easier to move the tractor when they're not in it. It's a slow process when they're in it. Well, you guys have a good day. You got plenty of water, plenty of feed. You all look happy enough. I'm going to pick that one up now and have a look. It's nice having the chickens out in the netted off area, and I can move this tractor without running anyone over or losing any out. So it's handy. But they're all doing well. Now we've had quite a few deaths in this bunch. I'm going to email the people that we got them off and see if they've experienced the same with other from the same batch of chickens.
So where are we up to with the house renovations? We're the 15th of March, and we've got the new spare bedroom window in. Unfortunately, it got broken on moving, but it's looking good. Just got to get replacement glass for that, and the fly wire. The kitchen ones are all in. Not sure if we showed you the second kitchen one that we've got in, which is great. The front door, and if we pan back, Robert's just cleaning. He's a one-man band. We've just got our bedroom window. We've got it here. Robert needs some time to do it. So once all the windows are in, then we will start putting the sheets on, or the weatherboards, which we've just done a bit of a practice there. Coming along, and apparently our kitchen has been started.
That's why I'm cleaning up all this area, because I need this as a thoroughfare to bring all the cabinets through.
We've been hopeful.
Yeah.
We've been really hopeful. It may still be another month, but we know it'll happen. So just relax, Tony. Just relax.
Now that the horrible old window's out, I've now got to cut a header in, or a lentil into the head of this frame here, because the old timber windows were actually load bearing, and you can't load up aluminium windows like you can on timber, so I've just got to put in a lentil which is similar to that above there.
It is an exciting day. It's finally here. The kitchen is coming. Not sure if it's all coming. So Robert's busy cleaning the lounge room, because we'll be putting the cabinets in there for a while. So this is as it stands, the windows, and we'll pop all the cabinets in, and hopefully in the next couple of days there'll be some cabinets in here. Yay, I'm very excited. We're getting there. This is day 2 of Robert putting the kitchen together, the base cupboards, and then we might start on the island. We just have to put the table somewhere. Not sure where we're going to do that. We're going to have to move some stuff outside. Looking good.
Nice one.
After 3 days of Robert working so hard on putting the new kitchen in, we're all in. The base cupboards are all connected to the floor. We even put the dishwasher in yesterday, moved the fridge with the help of our visitors, Ryan and Dan, and the dishwasher's going. The stove's in the spot, but we've got the electrician and the plumber to come and fix that off. And then the next thing will be the bench tops. So we need to now get the templates done for the bench tops, send that off, and that heads to Canberra. So we may not have our stone bench tops for, I'm not really sure. Could be 6 weeks, could be longer. But the plan is, currently, we have 2 kitchens. So this is the old kitchen. So we're going to take this bench top off, because I've cleaned all these cupboards out, and we're going to put that bench top on the island, so at least we can use the island bench. And then we'll get some melamite just to use as temporary benches. Cleaned all the pantry out yesterday, so that's empty, so we can now pull that out, the old dishwasher out, move the microwave. Got to keep the stove in to use until we get the new stove up and running, and then we'll be able to pull everything out. So that will be fun, but hopefully we'll get this out today. So that's a kitchen update. We'll show you what it looks like when we get the tops in. We've also got the range hood to put in, which goes up here, but we're waiting for the shelves. They haven't arrived. So yeah, wait for the updates. It's looking great though. I'm really happy. Got most of the kitchen in to the new kitchen without even having the pantry made or done, but we'll show you when we're making the pantry. That is the next exciting thing, because we've still got bits of pantry lying everywhere for that to be done. But Robert's done a fantastic job.
I thought I'd finish off this video for this week with the mess I make. This is the second time I've had to clean off all the stuff that we've pulled out. I did get the bedroom window in, so that's all done apart from the outside. So yeah, this is the messy side, and I'm just working on the corner in where the pantry is, or was, and the oven, and seeing Tan's not home, I'm allowed to listen to music. So this area here is where the pantry is going, I've just got a little bit more of that bench top to pull out, and then I'll leave the rest because that's our only working sink and stove, cooktop, and until I get all of this side live, which will be the end of this week. The electrician's coming to hook up the circuit on the stove, which is all run. All he's got to do is put the cable into the circuit, and that's it for now. I'm burning off bits of timber as I pull it out, so reduce the waste and keep the house warm. So have a good week, and we'll see you next time back on the farm.